On to this now, where ActionSA Gauteng Premier candidate Funzi Ngobeni says the party will present an election manifesto that is practical with credible plans to fix South Africa. Ngobeni was speaking ahead of today's launch of the party's manifesto, scheduled to take place at Ellis Park Indoor Arena in Johannesburg. ActionSA leader Herman Mashaba will lead his 18-member shadow cabinet in launching the party's offering to the country ahead of the May pause. Let's cross now to SABC News reporter Canny Maphanga to bring us an update on the story. Canny, a very good morning to you. What are some of the key points that ActionSA will bring across today in the elections manifesto?
Well, good morning to you, Lebo, and to the viewers at home. I'm coming to you live from the Ellis Park Arena, where we expect at least thousands of ActionSA supporters to gather here to hear that manifesto. Now, how ActionSA will structure it to answer some of the various challenges that we have in the country, such as load shedding, crime, immigration, etc., is that they will use this Fix SA team that you've correctly stated as the shadow cabinet to address all these concerns leading up to the manifesto. But I know our time is limited, Lebo, so I really want to bring in ActionSA's Michael Beermont to elaborate further on ActionSA's plan to fix South Africa and what the viewers at home that may not be seated in this Ellis Park Arena can expect from ActionSA to present today to quote-unquote fix South Africa.
Well, I think many things are going to be left to our president to say. I certainly don't want to take away his thunder, but I do want to say this. We are very happy that we will be presenting our manifesto after all of the other parties, because I think they have misread the national mood. They have come out and laid new promises on top of broken promises, and they've made claims that are not credible because they haven't told South Africa how they're going to fix South Africa. We are here today not just to talk about how and the steps we're going to take, but how we're going to fix government so that they can deliver on that change. With a particular focus on our economy, a focus on fixing our unjust racial past in South Africa, how we will end load shedding, how we will get a rule of law back in South Africa, with a particular focus around substance abuse and gender-based violence. But the changes also that we will bring to government that can lend confidence that these programs will succeed.
A lot of ActionSA's plan centers around the internal politics of the country, but we of course are a country that participates on the global stage. ActionSA has received some criticism for its lack thereof of a stance on Israel-Palestine. Can we expect a change today?
Well, certainly our stance is consistent, and it has been since September last year. We believe in an international relations position that is based on the self-interest of South Africa and on human rights. And what we have seen in the Middle East is undoubtedly massively concerning from a human rights perspective. And ActionSA has been vocal on that subject to ensure that we can have a peaceful solution in the Middle East that brings an end to the violations of human rights. And I don't think there's any departure from that position, but I do know with the appointment of people like Solly Moeng as the Team Fix South Africa member for international relations, he's going to be speaking to those kind of points today. And I don't think there's anyone more credible in the country to do that.
Well, thank you very much. That's ActionSA's Michael Beermont highlighting what to expect ahead of the ActionSA manifesto launch. I am going to step out of frame to give you the scenes ahead of this manifesto launch this morning. Supporters have gathered in their numbers, quite excited to hear the message of ActionSA today, which is a plan that will be structured along 2 hours, where the Fix SA Shadow Cabinet will describe their plan across different themes to fix South Africa. Over to you in studio.
Thank you so much to Canny Maphanga in Ellis Park, giving us an update on the latest regarding the ActionSA Elections Manifesto.